Hello friends, welcome back to the Stygian Estates. Had a little bit of delay there as my audio cut out. Don't worry about it, it's not going to be a problem. It's not a sign of things to come. Okay. What do we want to do this episode? Well, I kind of feel like I need to get back on the horse and start doing some storyline stuff. Kind of feel like I need to carry on killing the Baron, need to do some bosses. I've been doing a lot of loot runs recently, and I think that's okay, but I don't think it's ideal. However, we have got a lot of people in stress relief. Sort by stress? Oh, we are sorted by stress. That makes a lot of sense. Sort by level, then sort by stress? No, that's the wrong way around. Sort by stress, then sort by level. Yeah, okay. So we're doing really well for like mid-level and early level heroes, but we only have one level 5. Maybe I want to get some dudes to level 5 so that I can maybe start doing some hard dungeons with Monceau, the absolute tank of the Stygian estate. But we're not really in a position to do that. Most of our level 4s are in stress relief. Reynold, Busquent, that could be a team, I suppose. They don't really tend to work too well together in my experience, because they're good against different types of enemies, so they want to be in different places. However, I think we want to be looking more at what we want to accomplish this episode than how we want to do it. So, what's this? Ancestors Vintage, very rare, delayed curse craving. By how much? I mean, that doesn't tell me anything. That could be by, like, 1 tick, or it could be by 5 million ticks. I mean, realistically, I'm unlikely to try it until I know how good it is. And knowing me, I'm also unlikely to look it up, which is probably a bad thing. If we go and get this, I'm going to have to make a note to myself to look this up and see actually how efficient it is, or we could just wait until a trinket comes up that I know is good. Which is probably what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately. I would much rather, because I mean, it could be the new garlic, right? It could be just worthless and never usable. The Demon's Cauldron is okay. I don't tend to use my occultists very offensively, but that probably will change in the Darkest Dungeon. However, in the Darkest Dungeon, you probably want to have less stress, so I don't know. It seems to be slim pickings on offer here. What do we got? Lucky Talisman's pretty decent. I think you've already got one. Brawler's Gloves, actually fine. With some classes anyway, we can't do that. Life Crystal, not as good as it looks. Punishment's Hood, I think, is good, but we've already got one. Oh, we could do a long veteran dungeon. I mean, it is a leper trinket. It's not terrible. Speed is maybe one of the leper's worst stats, so an extra +3 might be fine. Thing is, though, when am I ever going to have to use the leper, right? We don't need any blood. I think we've got a decent amount of level 3s, and we really do need to be leveling them up, so this is a good way to do that. Alright, we'll do this long veteran dungeon. Now, in the Cove, we probably want a Plague Doctor, but Cruel is a little bit stressed out. Just sort by level, we are sorted by level. Do we have another Plague Doctor? I really like the Plague Doctor in the Cove. I'm a convert. Last episode, I commented that it was maybe a little bit underwhelming at low levels, but I think at higher levels it would be worth its weight in gold to have one. So we might just take him anyway. What is his stress, or her stress? 42. It's tempting, but I don't think it's quite tempting enough. Who do we want in the Cove? We do want an occultist as well, but Vare is stressed out and afflicted. Oh, wow. I don't think I noticed that before. We need to put him in stress relief right now. He can only visit the brothel. I may have tried this already. Yeah, the caretaker's in there. Is there any point in upgrading it? Portraits and crests? Oh, I don't like it, but it might be worth doing to get the most out of each week, which is really important on a Stygian run. Or a Bloodmoon run. It might seem like a waste. It might be a waste. Portraits are very, very valuable. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do it. Oh, we have a level 4 occultist that I didn't even see. That was dumb. Okay. We will take him. We will take... Do you want to take like a hybrid occultist, like healing and damage? I know that's what the occultist strength is, really. We might just take him like this. Vulnerability Hex could be good if we end up taking a Houndmaster. That could be reasonable. Squee, yeah, this is all correct. Probably the only 4 skills you'll ever see me use on a Vestal. Battle Vestal, there is something to be said for Mace Bash, but realistically, I just don't think it's as good. I'm open to being proved wrong on that, though. We might take a Handmaster. The infestation level is high. We're likely to be finding a lot of insects around. We could take a Handmaster with us, right? I mean, we got slim pickings here, to be honest. I don't want to take Raynor because he's so stressed out. These guys are not stressed at all. Ecoulon, that's rabies. Vampiric spirits, of course. Not in the cove. That could be a problem. You do get the guys who debuff you, so you take more damage. She's pretty good, though. Do you want to go like Hellion, Houndmaster, Occultist, Vestal? It's quite a defensive team. Maybe we take Hellion, Houndmaster, Occultist. They can hit everyone, pretty much. They're very versatile. Yeah, that could be useful. Seems fine. You do not want to have Cry Havoc. Instead, you want to have Blackjack, yeah. And maybe Guard Dog. Instead of Target Whistle. Oh no, Target Whistle's so good though in the cove. We'll keep it like that. And you want to have Yorp. Yeah, I don't think you want to have Bleed Out. It can be good. You know what? It can be very good in the cove because you get the dudes in the front who guard others. And they have a lot of protection, but they do bleed. That could be reasonable. I think maybe we take Bleed Out over Breakthrough. That's a tough one. That's going to be a divisive call. But I think we take it. I think that's actually fine. And I do want to look at leveling up some of these guys as well. This is, again, it's a very defensive team. I think we have a healer, we have a hybrid DPS healer, we have an evasive DPS, and we have a berserker, pretty much. So Strivelin... No, Guard Dog is overkill. Guard Dog is overkill. We will upgrade Wicked Hack, Iron Swan, Barbaric Yorp, yeah. Not Bleed Out, because it doesn't improve the bleed damage. It does improve the bleed chance. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's close. I don't think it's worth it. And this actually looks fine. Oh yeah, we should do that. That's fine. We should have done that before training with Ecoulon. That is a serious misplay. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't think it's gonna be the end of the world. We're not gonna upgrade Judgment. And yeah, we will upgrade the Furnace as well. I do want to save up for these. It's going to be really useful. It's going to be necessary once we start using level 5s, but I don't think it's necessary right now. And I think this is more important.
A stronger shield.
Yeah.
Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Alright, so we're now hurting for deeds. And I don't mind telling you, we're also going to need a lot of provisions. We're going to be fine for provisions, that's fine. And we always do have trinkets to sell. Now, I don't want to... I'm loath to sell trinkets because trinkets, I'm aware, are kind of one of my weak spots in the game. But honestly, no experienced recruits. You freaking kidding me? No, that's okay. I never want to sell something in case I need it later. It's got a little bit of, too awesome to use syndrome going on. But I know there are some that I can safely sell. I just need to get around to it, really. We will take Heaven's Hairpin because we're not doing a dark run. And it's just freaking amazing. Oh yeah, Eldritch Slayer's Ring. Hellion's probably going to be doing the most raw damage, so we'll give her that. Houndmaster, rather. Not Hellion. Okay, yeah, if you could let me see the trinkets, that'd be great. Yeah, the Battered Lawman's Bridge is... Battered Lawman's Bridge. Oh, God, you're getting fully decaffeinated, Rob, today, I'm afraid. I will take it. Yeah, the extra accuracy is pretty huge. And the cudgel weight is just amazing. Do we want the Scouting Whistle, actually, over Battered Lawman's Badge? This is a Scout 90% run. So the Scouting is very useful. And it does give us a dedicated trap disarmer. Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Scouting Whistle over the Lawman's Badge. That does mean he's got a little bit less accuracy. Well, a lot less accuracy. Let's not beat around the bush. But I think it's worth it in total. Sacrificial Cauldron. Oh no, Eldritch Killing Incense, 100%. And we'll just slap healing trinkets on our dedicated healer, I think. I don't think we need to worry about any of these now. So he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Is plus 10% stress worth it? It's actually a good question. I think it could be. I think it could be worth it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's going to be doing damage more often than not, so we'll take the Tome of Holy Healing, and we'll take the Chirurgeon's Charm. True to our word, we are leaving Junior's head, at least for now, because, yeah, 20% stress is a lot. And there's the Battle Vestal Trinket. I am tempted to try it, but when I'm in a bit of a safer spot, perhaps. So, let's go. 2 firewood. Oh, 2 treats, of course. Absolutely lovely. We will take 6 blood. We may even take more. We haven't got room for more. Oh, we're going to the coves. We want anti-venom. We want bandages. We want 2 keys. We want 2 herbs. And a holy water. We'll leave the Aegis scales for boss fights. We're going to go with that. You can hear the uncertainty in my voice. We're going to go with that. That's fine. So yeah, like I say, you're getting fully decaffeinated Rob today, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, it's fucking Christmas. Happy Christmas, by the way. But I was a bit stressed out while shopping, forgot to pick up coffee, instead I got decaf. So I've been drinking decaf for a little while. I have just cranked open an energy drink, so you might get a little bit of manic Rob in about 10 minutes' time. We'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm feeling a little bit out of it, I'm not going to lie to you. Hopefully that will pass. So, this is a very generous long dungeon. So 90% of rooms, I'm going to have to count these actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so we need to go to all but 2 rooms. So we may as well just leave these 2, right? Yeah, we're going to have to do the same amount of backtracking either way. We need to go to at least one of these, so we might as well just go to that one. Okay, like I say, a lot of bloodsuckers about today. I want to turn that one down a little bit on my end. We will get these guys stunned. We've got 3 stunners. I probably should have mentioned that, and I can't actually stun with any of them. However, my Vestal's turn is the most expendable because she's a healer, and we don't need healing. We could just kill this. We would guarantee kill it as long as we hit it. Well, no, 85% chance as long as we hit it. Because that's how, yeah, that's the chance we had to apply bleed there. So I guess we just Hound's Rush. Since these guys are unstunnable, we'll just Hound's Rush. They're not Eldritch. They look Eldritch, but they're not Eldritch. I always forget this. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm just, oh dear. There we go. Apologies. I was just removing my hoodie because it's really hot in here.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We will Divine Comfort because that's like a great time to Divine Comfort, I guess, is all I really need to say about that. Or we could have Judgmented and killed this. I don't think there's any need to be that aggressive. Yeah, and we killed it anyway, of course. Do I want to take an anti-venom for 6 health? No, we have some good healers going on. We're going to be fine, I think. Get that bleed done. Nice, good crit. Oh, well, he has got some great damage trinkets. Well, this is only versus Eldritch, actually. And again, keep forgetting, these guys are not Eldritch. Yeah, we'll play a little bit defensively. We're a brick wall right now. Want to bleed out? Does debuff us. Not going to be a problem. Lovely. Alright, well that went pretty well, I think. I think that went absolutely fine. And we got the heal, and no bleed, sick.
The slow death.
Alright. Well, I'll give you the blood. You're craving, so I'll definitely give you some blood. Did I? Was that only 1 blood we got? I thought we got 2. Or even 3. I don't know. I'm only playing the game. We may as well just use Holy Water here. Take the Onyxes. We also desperately need Deeds, so I do want to take those. Maybe we take the Deeds instead of the Onyxes. Yeah, I think that's definitely the play here. Okay. We need gold, but not half so much as we need Deeds. Gold comes naturally, Deeds you have to work for. That's as the old proverb goes, you know. Okay. Good trap, good trap. Well dodged. 10 out of 10. Would dodge again. Is that still a meme? I feel like that hasn't been a meme for a while.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk, but soon we came across an artifact. It was far beyond the crude fetishes crafted by the pigmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. Cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert Boleyn and I hesitated, but thrice damned Mizir, driven by crazy impulse, thrust his torch into a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate. I have read that before, actually. It took me a while to realise that I'd read that before. Fantastic. Great lore, great lore. Thrice Damned Mizir is like a great metal band name, right? I'd listen to him. I haven't listened to metal properly in like 6 years, but I'd listen to him. We want to Iron Swan. Do we want to just stun these guys? No, we really need to kill the ghoul. He hits hard. How are we going to do that? Well, Iron Swan... okay. Oh, Sacrificial Stab can hit rank 3, of course. Yeah, we're actually great at hitting the back lines. Gonna be pretty sweet. Can we stun it? Ooh, 60%. It's not nothing. Yeah, boy. Right, well, he has got a speed of 6. Which is bad, and he's unholy rather than eldritch. Whereas the maggots are eldritch for some reason. I'm not quite sure how that works. Right, 30 damage coming in. Just don't stun me, alright? Can these guys stun? I think they can. Might just be a skill that I've not seen before in this run, so it's not showing up on the skills pane. Maybe they just can't. I don't know. Oh, a miss followed by a dodge busquint. My man, this is incorrect. This is not the one we like. You want a Divine Comfort? Yeah, I think so. The stress is the big deal with the Slavering Ghoul. You can Blackjack. 45... 70% stun chance? Yeah, okay. I'll give it a shot. Alright, well that's fine. We were relatively lucky the first time. I'm okay with being unlucky there. He did miss, though. Maybe we should have marked him. Kind of expected him to die a little bit quicker, to be honest. Maybe these guys can't stun you. Okay, yeah. These guys are squishy. Yeah, the middle two. I'll just heal them both. Yeah, that's not really what we were looking for, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. Yeah, we should definitely have marked him before. It's a little bit late now, but... I'm not sure if we got unlucky or if it's just really tanky. Well, it's dead now anyway.
Prodigious size alone does not
Excuse me.
sharpened blade.
Hello, sorry about that. We are back. I had someone at the door, so I actually stopped recording for once. And you know what? I'm going to have to actually do some editing. And by editing, I mean just knit those two recordings together in whatever editing software I've got on this PC. It's been so long since I've used it, genuinely. I don't edit because I'm bad at it. Which is not really an excuse, but there we are.
Continually on.
Anyway, where were we? I think I was actually saying something before my train of thought was so rudely interrupted by a knock at the door. It's okay. My advice would be not to worry too much about it. Just get on with your life, honestly. It's, you know, life is too short to be worrying about things like that, in my experience. These guys are eldritch, so we can do up to 4 damage. What lucky boys we are. I might as well stun it. Might as well just get it stunned. Yeah, why not? We'll treat ourselves. We'll treat ourselves to a bleed out. It is Christmas. Sure, I'm actually going to Divine Comfort. Am I? Yeah, it's got -4 speed. Of course I am. That's the right play, I believe. There we go. Ooh. Was that a little audio spike on my end, or has that come out in the recording? I hope not. What about you? We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage, uncaring witnesses to the slaughter. Al Azred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, wrought keen havoc in our enemies' ranks. I keenly feel his absence, even as I remember voiding myself upon seeing his lifeless body fall, blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to gore. Yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I've read that one before, so it's quite nice to have that. I do want the gold.
A blazing star is born.
I just don't know what to drop for it. Maybe the torches. It's a fairly short, long dungeon, so I'm just gonna dump the torches. That's fine. I think that's gonna be okay. You are bloodlusted. Yes, yes, you are. That's correct. Yes. Just pop that one there.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And still no scouting. Alright, there are too many bloodsuckers here for my liking. I probably should go back and kill the Baron. Apparently that does reset the infestation level. So I think I'm sort of running out of time to do that, because these guys are stressing me out on every run, and it feels like a vicious cycle that I'm going to get trapped in. I'm just getting constantly stressed out, and thus not being able to be in a good enough position to spare a week or two and go and kill the Baron, and get more stressed out as a result, and it's just going to be bad. So we should probably do that sooner or later, whether we like it or not. Do I want to do that? I can't stun you. I think I have to just kill the Sycophant, even though it is stunned. These guys do bleed, so I'm actually going to do it, yeah. It's a lot of bleed damage if it hits. Nice. Okay, you, sir, have gathered quite enough blood for one day. That's bad. Nice, good dodge. Okay. It's not too bad. If you're going to hit anyone, hit her. And I will... Oh, bleed it out. Digging deeper just to throw it away? I guess so. Make sure we kill this. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. It is dead. Lovely. And we'll just judgment, yeah. Make sure it dies. Lovely.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
You want to be careful of that. Overconfidence, says Slow and Insidious. Don't worry about it. It's a meme. Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand anyway, Grandad. Haha, memes! Alright, we'll just kill you, I think. Unless you want a weird reconstruction, just make sure our Houndmaster survives. This bastard here could stun our two healers, so I think we want to make sure that everyone's healed up where possible in this fight. That's just a nasty bleed, right? Resisted, lovely. The Occultist has like no bleed resist, right? No, has great bleed resist? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Not bad, the other one, good. Get it bled. Hans Harry will kill rank 1 and damage rank 3.
Their formation is broken.
Yeah, it did kill rank 1, alright. I was just thinking that might have been a bold claim. I will sacrificial stab you. Yeah, rank 1 is dead. So almost all I've fought today has been bloodsuckers. We might as well be in the Crimson Courtyard.
A death by inches.
Alright, that's fine. We will use a bandage and we will judgment. I do want to save my 2 bandages for the Uka Crushers if we do encounter them. On the other hand, I know I'm massively debuffed, but this is still the right choice, I think. On the other hand, we may not actually encounter them because we're encountering so many bloodsuckers instead, so that might be a blessing in disguise. Alright, well, whatever. You're dead. Might as well try and stun you, not that it really matters.
Slowly, gently.
Didn't matter at all.
This is how
Alright, well,
taken.
we will eat this food and this food. We can take the citrons. We have found like 3 citrons so far, which is kind of a shame that we haven't been able to take them, but it's okay. We'll come up here and then we will use our first campfire, I think. It's probably going to prove to be correct. 105, nice. Well, it's clearly the right choice anyway. He's the most stressed out. And he's not going to fail it. This is herbs, right? Gotta be herbs. It's just going to give me food, though. Oh, wow, sick. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, I didn't take shovels. Oh, wow. I didn't take shovels. Alright, well, we'll drop the herbs. I had a feeling that I'd forgotten something, but I didn't want to say anything in case I hadn't, and then I would seem like, you know, unsure of myself. Yeah, no, I definitely should have taken shovels. That was a bit of a misplay, if I'm completely honest with you. We'll drop the anti-venom. We'll take the deeds. I do want to take the ruby, but it's not completely essential. And I do want to keep the dog treats. Alright, we're actually going to drop the ruby, which is not something I do very often. But you know, I've just never been that into the Kaiser Chiefs. We will fight this battle. We may camp afterwards, we may just keep going here. If we don't get a scout, we'll probably camp. And I think we want to Abyssal Artillery. It's like an extra 65% damage against the wide mouth. Gonna do a lot of damage, not gonna kill it, but... Unless we just want to pull it. No, we're not going to need him to be in the front to kill him. We'll just do that. 28 damage. Sick. Sick! Alright, that was great. That was really, really good. More blackjack you, so you don't... maybe could have killed it with Hand's Rush, actually, but not a huge deal.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Rank 3 is the hardest rank for us to hit. What does Divine Grace you? Yeah. 24! I will take that. Octocestus is nasty. Nasty little bleed. 4 for 5? Yeah, we will use a bandage for that, I think, yeah. Well, 4 for 4 now, but you know. I think that's fine. We'll stun these guys, definitely. We do want to kill the Enchantress. Should be able to just do that now. Only a 69% chance to hit. Ouch! That's very bad. Yeah, we'll heal you. We are doing okay on this dungeon, if I dare say it. We're doing just fine. We want to kill the Bulwark. And I think marking it is probably correct. Mostly because it lowers its protection as well. Can we stun this again? 155... Just 155 against 85, so we've got a 70% chance to stun each of these. We should just do it. Lovely, that's fine. Absolutely fine. There's no point in It's 45%. No one really needs healing. And we got 4 damage. Okay. Not a huge deal. It's Eldritch, so we're gonna basically murder it. Oh! Lovely. And Hand's Rush might just kill it. Nah, it's not going to do that. Might leave it at 2. No, that's fine too. Well, I think that went pretty well. Can we? We can, but there's no point. And we'll just kill this, yeah. You know, doing well in a run in Darkest Dungeon is kind of a double-edged sword from the perspective of a Let's Play or a YouTube series, or even if I were to stream this game, because it makes the commentary really boring. It's like, okay, we killed this, that's pretty good, on to the next. Yeah, we killed it. We just killed the entire dungeon, everything's dead. It's fine. I think it's in a way.
So too will resistance.
in a way, more interesting when I do badly. And that's probably an indictment of myself rather than of the game or of Let's Play culture. But I think it's interesting to note anyway. What do we want to drop here? Nothing. I think we really need the bandage. We maybe should have even kept 2 bandages and just let our Hellion bleed out for 20. Maybe. I think that's a ballsy play. I don't think it's wrong. However, we will use one of our dog treats here. See what we get. Oh, it's just a buff. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was a buff or if it was loot. Okay, we are coming back for that. Oh, that's the problem with long dungeons. You don't have enough inventory space. Alright, well, we'll camp here. We're going to go back now, because I would never forgive myself for forgetting to go back.
The battle may yet be won.
Okay, so I didn't check my camping skills, which is probably a mistake. Even though I didn't really have enough money to be buying more, I probably should have double checked. But there we are. Hound's Watch is great. Therapy Dog is pretty fine, but we don't really need it here. Might just encourage my Hellion. We'll take Battle Trance. Yeah, Battle Trance is good. Sharpened Spear is also fine. We have, what, 5 left? 5 is an awkward number. Unlike 3, which is the magic number, and 1, which is the loneliest number. Ooh, what do we want to do? We want to encourage... I think we want to encourage our Hellion, and then we just take Sharpened Spear. And that's a good amount of DPS and defense and utility. Well, just DPS and utility, really. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I can't believe we've got our shovels. That's really bad. We haven't found any obstacles yet, which is very important to me. Sure, we will take a torch. I am loving these secret rooms. We're going to get a lot of loot from this dungeon. But a lot of it is not going to be in our inventory. It's going to be just from the reward we get for beating the dungeon. So I feel like I don't need to micromanage my inventory as much as before. But maybe that's a fool's game. Also, you never take me dancing. We will take, we'll drop our food. We don't need any of this. We'll drop our food. We will drop a dog treat. And I definitely want another one. It's 3,500 gold. If anything, we just drop a cash stack for it. Now, we'll drop our crests. It's only 6 crests. It's half a stack. Doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. It's not a huge issue to leave those behind. We did use a lot of crests. Crests. Not a word you can really say fast, in my experience. We did use a lot of them in our guild? Or our blacksmith? One of the two. We used a lot of them and a lot of deeds. And I would very dearly like to get those back, but yeah, it's fine. The deeds are more urgent, because crests are just, you get them everywhere. They are an absolute constant. A map, lovely. About, 5 seconds too late, that's okay. Oh, you know what? I spoke too soon. That was pretty decent. That's fine. Absolutely fine. I don't think we can get anything from this. Certainly not reliably. Alright, more torches. Torches for the Torch God. The caffeine's hit me, but not to the point where I know what I'm saying. It's just got to the point where, like, the crippling anxiety is hit. That's pretty much it. So hopefully I'll gain some kind of mental lucidity at some point before we finish this episode. Otherwise, I'll just record another one. It'll be fine. Not that I would, record another one to replace this episode with, but in addition. I don't skip episodes or leave episodes out, as you can probably tell, to be honest. We want Abyssal Artillery. It worked well for us last time. That doesn't mean it was the right decision, but it does mean that I'm more likely to do it again. You're craving the blood. Let's see what I can... Yeah, that seems reasonable. That has significantly increased our potential damage. 30, even better than last time. And I think I will just Judgment you. We could kill this. Got like a 40% chance to kill it, I guess. Nice! Oh, excuse me. Alright, it's not quite dead yet. I think it's worth just doing this, though. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So we can stun these pretty reliably, as we learned in the last fight. And I think it's worth doing that, yeah. That is actually quite annoying. It's not too bad. I mean, I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. You're Eldritch, so you're not quite going to get farmed because you have 75% protection, but going to do a little bit more damage than it otherwise might. Right, we'll definitely target Whistle. Get that protection down, get the mark on. And I think... it's going to do almost no damage. We could just heal our Occultist. And we could just stun it so our Hellion doesn't have to. Yeah, we'll try that. I think that's the right play. Get it stunned. Stun breaks guard, obviously. Okay, and we will bleed this out while we have the chance to kill it. Oh, the bleed didn't hit? Man, that's rough. 80% chance and it didn't hit. What are the chances? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. That's fine. Nice. Good hit. Clutch 11. Well, Hound's Rush. Going to do quite a bit of damage. Hopefully get a bleed on. 50-50. Oh, even if it doesn't, that was great. And we did get the bleed. We need to do 20 damage. We'll stun it. Functionally, that did 2 damage as well. Because of the bleed, of course. And we can take our time now. This setup is pretty strong. Either that or I'm playing it well, but I refuse to believe that. We will Sacrificial Stab. Oh yeah, the protection's gone way down now because the buff's worn off. 24! Alright, we'll take the portraits. We need those. The gold, air could take or leave it. I'll dump a torch. Oh, we'll dump a torch. If we have to do the last couple of rooms on a low torch, that's fine. The gold and the onyx functionally worth the same, but the gold is more likely to be worth an inventory spot. However, we are going to take the portraits instead. Take the portraits instead. Oh, okay. That's fine. We can deal with taking 6 there. That's not a huge issue. And the stress will come off as well. I'm doing quite well here. Doing quite well here. I'm sorry I keep repeating that, but it's quite a novelty for me. We do need to be careful of our food. We may not be able to feast for 8. Which is a bit of a wake-up call for me, honestly.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Sure, I'll increase your resistances, that's fine. Alright, we're going to try a different accent. Bear with me here. Day 1. There are travellers on the roads this autumn, and rather than starve, I pressed my last coin into the hand of one who dealt in rumours and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes that there was a person or persons who was pledging coin for services best left unmentioned in a hamlet I'd never heard of. I'm packing to leave immediately. Yeah, that was my best scouse, which is saying something, because that was not very good. We don't want to drop the food here, we don't want to drop the bandages, we definitely don't want to drop the shovel. I think we just press on. This is why I hate long dungeons. It's so infuriating to not have any space in your inventory for like 80% of the dungeon. I just don't like it. So we're going to come up here. We will have to explore all of these. Oh no, we don't have to explore all of them because we found a secret room. That counts for an extra room, believe it or not. So we only have to go up to here and backtrack, which is good. Dude, why are people stressed out by that? That was metal as fuck. I think I want to kill the wide mouth with you, yeah. 19. Alright. This does not kill it, so we need to be a little bit savvy here. We will kill the Enchantress, and then we will Yorp and stun the front lines.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, I need to do 7 damage to it with Judgment. I think it's worth it. We're not horrendously stressed out right now, but we'd like to keep things that way. However, we do have another campground. We'll just Dazzling Light. Yeah, that's definitely correct. We do have another campfire, which will obviously help us to become less stressed. That said, if we do end up not being able to eat for 8 in the camp, that could be an issue. Because that would mean that we don't get the stress relief from eating for 8, and maybe we fall behind a little bit. So she's marked. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. You are dead. Ah, the words "you are dead" had almost left my mouth when that miss went on. What are our chances? Like, pretty good of stunning these. I'd rather just kill the wide mouth. The Enchantress is dead. So, do we want to mark it? Nah. What does Hounds Rush? And Divine Comfort, maybe? Alright, yeah. I mean, you were the one I wanted to heal the most, but that's fine. I can just give you some blood. That's not a problem. You want some blood, buddy? You want some blood? Come here, buddy. There we go. Oh, apologies if the mic is picking it up. I didn't think it was, but I'm beginning to doubt myself. I am quite sniffly. Got a little bit of a cold going on. It is the time of the year. 'Tis the season to be snotty, so I apologise if you can hear me sniffling and it's driving you mad. Hopefully all will be well for the next episode in 7 years' time.
The ground quakes.
Oh, I wish I'd taken that ruby earlier, but you know,
But a victory nonetheless.
hindsight is 2020. I actually want all of these. Maybe not the crests. The busts, not so much either. The rubies. Yeah, I'll take the rubies. I'll take the rubies. Oh, is he gonna do it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Alright. I am going to drop the bandage. If that ends up kicking me in the ass later on, feel free to say I told you so. I mean, don't, obviously, because it would hurt my tiny little feelings, but, you know, you can think it, that's fine. I don't mind how you feel. Unless you feel bad, in which case you should stop feeling bad, I guess. Alright, okay, this is the guy that I was saving the bandage for. We can maybe just keep him stunned. This is awful, by the way. This is just horrendous. Oh, I didn't move him backwards, and now that's going to kick me in the ass, isn't it? Alright. I think we just focus down the Crusher. It is Eldritch, albeit with a lot of protection. No, we need to kill the Madman. We do. We'll pull you to the front. Okay, apparently we won't do that. In that case, we'll Iron Swan you. 16, okay, Hound's Harry should do it. They all bleed. Good. Really, really good. I mean, sort of. They've got a lot of protection against bleed, but they can be bled. Can't believe I forgot to move the Occultist back. I mean, I made a big deal out of the fact that it was annoying at the time. Even though it didn't really... I mean, in hindsight, it wasn't that annoying, but... I mean, it couldn't have been, or I would have noticed, presumably. You would hope. Yeah, I think I was just feeling like, oh, well, if it was a big deal, I'd have known about it. Which is maybe a dumb way to think. Oh, we killed that, lovely. Okay, we're going to be fine here. We can... we have a better chance to stun with our Houndmaster, but he's in rank 3. Alright, yeah, fine. You win! Logic, you win. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. You know what I've noticed about problems? If you have a problem, and you don't feel like dealing with it, just pretend it doesn't exist, and it'll just sort itself out in the long term. That tends to happen, so... my advice would be, if something serious comes up in your life that you need to deal with, just don't. And generally speaking, that'll work out for you. We will sacrificial stab this, we don't need healing. Ooh, 24 again. I've been excuse me. Okay, now that's just impolite. Yeah, we'll move you back. Let me start that thought again. As if it's worth it. No, I mean, I've been hitting a lot of 24s today, which is fitting, because it's Christmas Eve. It's the 24th of December. So, Merry Christmas. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And a wonderful New Year. Although I'll see you again before New Year, I'm sure. Hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully? I'm not going anywhere over Christmas. So, my schedule such that it is will not be disturbed by the holiday season. In fact, it may even benefit from it. May even be able to record a little bit more than usual, which would be lovely. Oh, we don't have stress relief? I don't trust myself. I'm just going to move forward. And then hack you to death. Alright, it was dead anyway.
This size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I like that line, but it is a little wanky. I guess we'll take the holy water now. I don't really care too much about any of this. It's all nice to have, but not particularly useful. I don't know if this can be trapped. I think it maybe can. Okay. Well, there's our answer. We didn't pay for it. That's fine. If we get scouting and it turns out to be a good room, we may go here and take the extra backtrack penalty. We shall have to see about that. I feel like I shouldn't have popped that right away. I don't want to use my shovel here. I think that's all you can use. Yeah, I think so. So, perhaps not the best idea. And we do still have a campfire. Okay, we didn't get a scout, so we'll just come back. And you are now cursed. You're craving? I'm gonna give you some blood, buddy. We do get 2 bottles of blood a week, but I am using more than that per week, so I think it's probably a trip to the courtyard may be in order soon. I'm actually only going to eat for 4 when we get back here. Or camp for 4, I should say. We get a scout? We get a scout? No scout. Oh, we've already been there, so I don't think we can get a scout. That's fine. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Thank you. Loot. I like loot. I can't take any of it. I'm getting a lot of journal pages today. Day 6. As we travel from the hamlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it. Okay, we've read this so many times. So many times. So many times. I want all of this. There's so much loot that we can't take. Should I have taken an antiquarian? No, I like living. I shouldn't have pumped my torches there, though. I'm going to have to keep going for another room now to get benefit out of the campfire. On the plus side, if we do make it to this room in one piece, I may camp for 8. I think that's probably worth the relatively small risk. Of course, that does assume that we make it there in one piece anyway. I think I just want to murder you. 61% chance to hit. But a good crit chance. We'll take it. Alright, that's fine. Middle of the road. And I can't hit rank 3 with Hellion at all, which is a pain. I think we just stun the front lines. Yeah, seems fine. Seems good. Okay. She's horrified. Might be a problem. I mean, it's a good amount of damage I'm looking at here. Oh! Sick high roll, bro. However, we do want a Hound's Harry, and that's not going to kill it. Do we still want a Hound's Harry? It's got a speed of 10. We just want to kill it. Yeah. Definitely the right choice, I think. You know, September era me would probably have Hound's Harried there and then been surprised when he died. We actually want to keep them in this position because rank 3 is the hardest to hit. So even though we can't hit our wide mouth from there, I think we just kill the gladiator. I think maybe we nuke down the gladiator, then kill the wide mouth, then kill the bullock. I think that's probably going to be fine. However, I will mark. No, I'm not going to mark it now. I'll just Hound's Rush. Will Divine Comfort. No reason to overextend. No reason to overreach. Just play it safe. Keep going. Deal 5 damage to this boy. Yeah, that's fine. Was thinking about a stun. Maybe a stun would have been correct. Ouch. Oh dear. I think we may have to eat for 8 here, regardless of anything else that's going on. Now we want to pull it forward. And just kill it. I'm actually going to mark the bulwark here because I think our occultist should be able to one-shot the wide mouth relatively reliably. I will, however, stun them, just to make sure that we're going to be fine here. Okay, that's fine. He does have blood. I don't know if you've noticed. That's fine. This has been a relatively good run, a relatively safe run. And I think that's probably going to be the way forward here. Yeah, we'll just attack this. 16 is great. Not as reliably as I thought, actually. Yeah, that wasn't great. I mean, I do want to hit this with the Houndmaster because it's marked. That's pretty important, but maybe we did make a little bit too risky a play there, not killing the wide mouth sooner. We can Judgment it, that should kill it. Lovely. That's fine. 5 is not terrible, and the bleed resist is great. Okay. It's pretty dead now. 25, sick, alright. This is a holy water, I think, which is a shame because we can't take holy water here. Huh.
They can be beaten.
But you know what, we don't actually need 2 food. We either need 12 food or 16 food. 14 food is not any better than 12, really, so we may as well just eat here. Take the holy water. No, take the gold. Take the gold. And camp.
A spark without
We're gonna eat for 8.
is a goal.
It is risky. It is risky. You're never gonna hear me say that ain't risky, alright, buddy? We don't need scouting. That's almost... It's not quite worthless, but it's almost worthless, I think. Dark Strength might actually be fine. But I don't think it's too worth it. Oh, we don't have Revel. I always think this is Revel for some reason. This might actually be fine, though. We do have a religious party member, but this would even out everyone's stress a little bit. Maybe make them worth taking on the next run, assuming that they don't get too much more stressed out. It's a risky play. Minus 30 stress, though, is really good. However, she's going to have 21. Let's say she ends the dungeon with 30. That's still not very good. We're definitely going Battle Trance. I think we are going to try Reject the Gods. Even though it stresses everyone else out, especially our Vestal. Yeah, I do think that was correct. And maybe we take Therapy Dog as well, yeah. Alright. I think that was okay. I think that was probably fine. And we got Scouting. Alright. That is a very good set of 2 rooms, actually. That's absolutely fine. Okay, we've learned from our mistakes. Let it never be said that romance is dead, but also let it never be said that I don't learn from my mistakes. I mean, you can say that if you want. That's fine.
Grievous injury.
Okay.
Fear.
Well, I mean, we are fighting some serious stresses, so you got to think, like, what if that had hit our Hellion? And we hadn't used Project the Gods. That would have destroyed us, potentially. We do want to kill this. We need to kill all of these. They heal as well, so... We want to nuke them down one by one. Oh yeah, okay, she's in rank 3, that's fine. Okay, sure. Thanks, Asqui. Fine, no problem. Right, you're dead. You will probably die. Yeah, cool. They have no bleed resist, which is great. They have a lot of speed, though. Rank 3 is probably going to heal.
Blow to body and brain.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you're cursed as well. That's extremely fine. Well done. Yes, 10 out of 10. It's going to kill rank 1, hopefully. We will be able to kill rank 1. Okay, hopefully we'll kill rank 2 as well with our Hellion now. Oh, a Hellion stunned. I mean a Houndmaster. But we didn't. That's okay. Oh, it wasn't bleeding? Oh, damn. That's a misplay. That is a hella misplay, bro. Alright. We'll heal up. We can take this slow. Ish. There's only 2 of them. And we're not massively stressed out, but our Houndmaster is getting there. Alright, well...
Success.
Anyone need some blood? No, no one needs some blood. That's correct.
Trick of the light.
Nearly missed that one. Okay, thanks. Alright, well, we don't have any fights coming up soon. Okay, more scouting, lovely. Okay, great. Good to see. Good to see it, buddy. Now, do I make a dumb play here? 55%? Nah, not worth it. If that had been 75%, I would probably have disarmed with the Vestal. Because our Vestal is, more likely to be under the threshold where I would consider not putting her in stress relief. After a couple of trap disarms, but it's not worth it if she's not almost guaranteed. And we're now out of torches, but that's fine. That's actually okay. I clicked you. I clicked you, buddy. You better believe it. Bas relief? Nope. Basically never. So, one more room. No, don't halt. Keep going. This is one of my least favourite game mechanics, is this. Characters just saying, halt, before a door for no reason. Unless there is a reason that they do that and I've just missed it, very possible. I'm never going to claim that's not possible. We're actually fine here. We've encountered no obstacles. You notice that? We've encountered no obstacles the entire dungeon. Not taking any spades may be the best play I've ever made. We'll drop a bandage and take these. Alright, okay. Is this a new sprite? I think that's a new, well maybe not new, but new-ish. We want to kill the thralls though, we need to kill those quickly. Oh, we could keep them stunned. I think that works. Yeah, I think stunning them is the way to go. So we'll kill rank 1 now and stun rank 2. They're Eldritch as well, cool. I didn't know that. You need to kill them before round 2. Okay, rank 1 is dead. Rank 2 is getting there. By which I mean he's at full health, but he's going to be the next target. Speed of 1, okay. We should all get a turn in. No, okay. No stun, lovely. Oh no, the stun went on, alright. I thought we resisted it, apparently not. Yeah, just hands rush. Lovely. Okay, well this should be fine now, this is not a problem. We're gonna play it safe and heal. The Occultist is maybe the squishiest class, so probably worth it. And we'll just, yeah, guaranteed to stun it as long as we hit. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. This may be the last fight, probably is. Might be one here, obviously, in the last room. But we shall see. I think we're equipped pretty much to handle everything now, or anything. And this is, I believe it's the last square. We have 5 keys? Did we take, like, 4 keys instead of 4 shovels? That, yeah, I don't want to say, it does kind of sound like me, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like me? I think this is the last square anyway, so we'll eat and hope we don't get a hunger check. Alright. Either that was the last square, or I was just extremely lucky. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Well, we can ceiling spaghetti these. Jeez, alright. Can we just stun it? No, we'll target whistle. And we will ceiling spaghetti the bat too. Maybe we get a lucky crit. I mean, it is possible. That's quite a lot of bleed resist. Yeah, that's not worth it. We can just stun it though. 85%. Cool. 14s across the board. I can't do anything here really. We really need to be aware of stealth as a mechanic. It's relatively new, at least in the context of this series. I mean, it came out with the Shield Breaker, which was, what, 6-7 weeks ago? But, I mean, a week in this series is a week in real time, so... Oh, we can hit these now. That's lovely to hear. We'll hit rank 3 with a class that can. Which is anyone except the Hellion. And we're actually going to be fine here, which is lovely, honestly. Now, bleed out, still not worth it. 45%? We'll just Wicked Hack. We need to do some damage at some point. And it is Eldritch, which is nice. Alright, we're going to be fine here. It's marked as well. Our Handmaster's going to be doing work for us. Hopefully. He may not get a chance, I mean... Yeah, he will. Oh, and a 24. The classic. Wayne's voice has been being cut off a little bit recently. Oh, does it? Thank you, I didn't realise. I don't think we even want the keys for this. I don't think a key works for this, actually. So, we will dump the keys. We will take the sapphire. We don't want anything else. We want the portraits. Do you want to drop anything for it? I think we drop 3 busts, perhaps. Yeah, and take 2 portraits. That seems correct. Cool. What's this? Could be trapped. We don't have anti-venom. Let's just try it. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, leper trinket.
Cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
30k, not too many heirlooms, but we did get the Berserk Mask, which, you know, functionally that's like 3,000 gold, right, so that's fine. And the Resolve XP is really what we wanted. Ruins Phobe is bad. Calm is also terrible, so I'd actually rather have Ruins Phobe than Calm, so that's fine. Dart Hitter is... it's not that noticeable, really. I can't remember what Unquiet Mind does. Is that just a stress debuff? I'm not sure. Fated is fine. It's not as good as people think it is because it doesn't apply to dodges, only misses. But it's fine. Diurnal kind of sucks if we do want to do torturous runs in the future, but we'll see about that. But the extra 30,000 gold is fantastic. The extra Resolve XP is great. That was a good use of a week, and I'm happy with it. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think this is where we go to high stress areas. And I think that means that's a very slight nudge on the needle of Rob's sanity towards going to the courtyard again. We shall have to see. I'm happy to do it as long as I think that I've got a chance of winning, essentially. Let's see what happened. There, actually, week 45. Lovely. Oh, yeah, no longer paranoid. Can't remember what that does. Doesn't really matter. It just doesn't apply to us anymore. Oh, God-fearing is annoying. Meditator is fine. Gambler... oh, yeah, okay. I remember why I did that now. That's fine. The Abbey is a place for reflection, introspection, and now even infection. Paroi now has Crimson Curse. Okay. Fine. Fine. Alright. No problem. How much blood do we have? This is our trinkets. We can't check that. I will check. I will just go to... I'll just put anyone in. Oh, it's a level 1. Alright, sure. And then I will go to provision, and I will just check. We have 12 bloods. Okay. We will go back. And now I guarantee, when I come to record the next episode, I'll be like, wow, we were terrible in the last episode. We took the worst party lineup I've ever seen. But that's fine. We can deal with that. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Merry Christmas to you all. I will see you later on.